Morning, guys. I hope everyone's cool. And this daylight savings have fully destroyed my sleeping cycle, like Kamimi last time. He was saying the same thing. Very, I'm struggling, literally, I'm struggling to manage this new timing, trading time zone. Usually, this time I'm sleeping, still I'm sleeping. It's okay. However, this is the CPI candle, the most disaster candle I've ever seen around the CPI or around 8:30 a.m. You have the CPI. This is the most disaster candle I have ever seen. I believe that it's because of the current war, running war. So because of the war, market doesn't need the CPI, NFP, or FOMC to make the manipulation because this market can make the manipulation anytime it wants. So to be honest, this is really disaster. But otherwise, the 8:30 a.m. was not able. We are not able to trade around that area, in my opinion, according to our knowledge of trading 8:30 a.m. Yeah, 9:30 market has opened the open gap. I don't so there is any way open gap. This is the 9:30 candle open. This is the closing from yesterday for 13 like that. So there is no opening gap, or you can see a bit small opening gap. I really don't care about that. It's very small over there. Going to go back to regular trading hour as I don't have the opening gap. Am I right? Or am I missing something? No, I'm not missing anything. Yeah, there is no opening gap. So I see liquidity here. Also liquidity there. Market is over here now. The last predicate. Right. Let's see if the market can provide me anything. Yeah, but I fixed it today. How did you fix it, man? Give me some idea as well. I wanna fix it as well. I'm still feeling so sleepy. I'm just struggling to open my eyes. Hey Phoenix, how are you, brother? Good morning, Suzivan. Shortic 7, good morning. Vin, good morning, brother. Hey Jamil, bom dia. To Dubai, man. Khurshid, good morning. Vin, good morning. All of you, thank you for being over here. Please don't forget to push the like button. Subscribe to our channel. Please break that curse. 11,839 subscriber. I don't know what happened over here. I'm just stuck over here. 838, 39, 40, 41. Out of this four number, I'm just stuck over here. Good morning, Mickey. Hey, Dora. Good morning. Uh, I mean, is there anyone who is struggling because of this timing, new timing? Because the trading came 1 hour earlier. Is there anyone who is facing the same problem like me? I'm literally struggling every day. Good morning, Brit. And please share your ideas to go for any kind of trade, okay? Please share the ideas. If you have any idea, please share it with us. I like it. Oh man, I hate it. And I hate you as well, Mickey. Why do you like it, man? Good morning, bro. Happy Ramadan. Happy Ramadan, Aziz. How are you, brother? Why I don't see your name now these days, man? I hope you are okay, brother. I will check. Yes, I'm brother. Okay, you are in a trade. Oh, awesome. You're already in a trade. I hope it's gonna be a winning trade, Chuk. What entry did you take, if you don't mind? Of course, you are in a buy. I know. Otherwise, you would get stopped out already. I don't think so. I have any news around 10 a.m. Let me recheck. I'm already down for the day. My target or CPI week. Okay, you have already done your trading. Cool. Awesome, awesome, brother. So today's Wednesday. We don't have any other news. Yeah, we don't need to worry about the news. Trump is going to speak around 4:25 p.m. Or need to worry about that. No, brother, I'm struggling too. Oh, okay, you are also struggling about the time. I thought you were in a trade already. But yeah, of course, man, this is really so bad. Why they have changed the daylight? I'm waiting for the European daylight change time because if it happens, then it's gonna be awesome. Guys, just a second, okay? I need to take this call. I think I have a courier that's come. Just a second. Hello, both Nahidur Safal English. Do you speak English? Yeah, I'm at home. Yeah. You have the courier? Okay, okay. I'm coming within. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you, man. Hey guys, I have a courier. Actually, I have to take this parcel. I will take like 5 minutes, okay? Just stay on with me. I'll be back within 5 minutes. I have to take this courier, please. And please tell the other people that I'm coming back. ওটা যাবে না আজকে? আচ্ছা, আলামিন ভাইয়ের সাথে একটু কথা বলে দেখেন না। Hey, I'm back. I think I didn't miss anything. Was there any setup? No, I didn't miss anything. Thank you, guys. I'm just back. Good morning, peeps. Hey, go. Good morning, brother. Mickey, because Trump is speaking at 4:25, will be long done before that. Absolutely, Susie one. 4:25 p.m. is too late. The light was a correlated market, not the purse. Come on, man. I actually brought something from Bangladesh. From the DHL. I was really worrying because I thought they're not going to reach a time, but fortunately they just reached. Not lying, brother. Oh, man. Mm, let's wait for the time. Not going to make the setup. Come to the hourly chart, the hourly time frame so far. Sell side liquidity, engineered lot of sell side liquidity over here. There's the buy side liquidity at this high. All of these highs, beautiful buy side liquidity around there, which is aligned with the 50% of the daily bearish PDRA as well as the hourly last FVG over here. The 50% of this last FVG is not being tested yet. So, and yeah, that's all. Mute chart, same thing. So, a lot of sell side liquidity, a lot of buy side liquidity. Meet last FVG, entry FVG, 50% even not been tested. Upper quadrant of the daily bearish PDRA, high of the daily bearish PDRA, 50% of the daily bearish PDRA. So going for this buy side liquidity, this is the last FVG from 15-minute chart. Yesterday first it tapped here and you have seen the short I framed from that area yesterday PM session because of the reaction of this 15-minute gap. From there, take the sell, come back again to trade the 50% of this 15-minute bearish FVG, then fall again, fail to clear this clean lows. There is just one tick difference between this low and that low. Still, this relatively equal lows so juicy to me. I just mark the line over here. Actually, mark another line around this area. Line will be better. This juicy sell side liquidity is really so much interested. I mean, so beautiful to me. High, new high has been created. This high, that high, relatively equal highs inside the 50-minute gap. Market has already closed above the 50% of this 50-minute last FVG. That can be a sign of the broken 50-minute gap. That means later it will go higher, go for the buy side liquidity. Right now I'm here and waiting for the setup. That's it. I believe so. This gap is gonna be important to me. Right now I have nothing to do. At the same time, I'll see if I can find something from the 50-second chart. Nothing. Kindly take a moment to smash the like button. By the way, whoever is the winner for last day, their accounts has been transferred. The Take Profit Trader account has been transferred. I just don't remember the names, but your account has been transferred already. So guys, is there any lag? That means if the stream is smooth, there is no lagging. Please let me know that, okay? Because sometimes I'm getting lagged through my phone. If it is okay for you, please let me know that. What is your bias? Also let me know that. And what is your expectation? I think it's gone already. How's the up episode episode there? Stop over trading then, brother. That is the only thing. I mean, there is not a lot of rules in trading. I really appreciate you guys, but there is not a really huge rules in trading. There is just two rules. Don't overtrade, don't over leverage. If you can, I mean, if you can control these two rules, you can follow those rules, trading is your game. To be honest, why we should not follow that rules? We should follow that rules. Don't overtrade, don't over leverage. Hey Jamie, good morning, brother. Let me know your bias, brother. Who else is over here? Suzivan, FL Trader, Miki, Go, Sachin. Who else is here? Tamimi, Aziz, Hriday, Utshuk. Guys, please let me know your bias, okay? What you are thinking, what the market will go, what you are waiting for. Buy, sell, what you are waiting for. What is the highest probability for you? Hey, hi, hola. Hola, brother. Hey, Daniel, good morning, brother. Please let me know your bias. What should you think that market is going for? Bullish, bearish? What is the thinking of yourself of the market right now, current market? I'm bearish, but okay, you are bearish, but waiting for market to tell me. That's cool. Bullish general. Okay, Jamie. Possibility of sweep of those equal lows. Okay, so you are also bearish. Bom dias, Sildev. Bom dia, brother. To the way, going to equal low. Perfect. Bullish. Okay. If you are bullish, please let me know why you are bullish. If you are bearish, let me know why you are bearish. Why you're thinking that it's bearish. Got two trades. One already break even and one short is still running. Awesome, brother. Hey Dora, bearish. Okay. I'm looking for sell, brother. Wow. Lot of people are looking for sell. Can you please tell me why you guys are looking for sell? Because of this sell side liquidity, I mean the relatively equal lows, because of those relatively equal lows. So is that the reason for looking for the sell? Just a reaction. I didn't want to catch the reaction. I just wanted to catch the reaction, but the range is very small, so it's not worthy to take it. I mean, so if I would love to take the buy here, I have to close the trade over here. This is small gap, so it was not really worthy take that trade from here to here. It's just like few points. at least the partial, okay, then the target could be this small, this candle actually, that candle 50% of the low of this area. It's not worthy to take that trade because the range is very small. Not possible to go upside my thinking. Not possible to go upside my thinking. Wow. Why is that? That's why I took the short. Okay. Oh, creep. I think you have explained it already. Yeah, that's the reason. Look like Judas swing. Okay, Vin. Thank you. Yeah, I'm seeing the Judas swing, brother, for showing me that. Vin, the recent high on ES and NQ are dominated with sellers rather than buyers. Yeah, I really don't understand those logics, unfortunately. And the buyers and sellers pressure, I don't really understand them, unfortunately, but I'm willing to learn them, to be honest, brother. So if you have any other expectation or any other explanation, I'll really appreciate it, man. On the daily, we are just below the CB. We have relatively equal lows and 1 hour CB. Okay, not possible for go upside my thinking. Equal lows below plus we tap in the last fair value gap. Wow, awesome. The last family cap is going to be used for the first time. A simple question, a small question to all of you guys who are watching that last FVZ. Is that using for the first time, or that has been used already for several of the times? Okay, please let me know that. As have not find buyers yet, so could still go down. I really don't understand the buyers or sellers pressure. I really don't understand because right now the world is all the people are buying the oil, but still the oil price is going down, right? All over the world is buying the oil. Still the world oil is falling. So I mean, not falling. It's just not making the way it should go. It's not doing that. Pretty missed. I thought that it will close above this gap. This gap it will close. It will tap to this gap. I will go for this buy. Already late. This bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart here. This candle high, that candle low, bullish fair value gap. Look at this relatively equal highs market left over here. This high, all of these highs, beautiful buy side liquidity over there, and finally this buy side liquidity over here. This is the range where the market came until here. This is the low. This is the sell side liquidity. Above this high is the buy side liquidity. This is the range. Market came almost to the 50%. Almost to the 50%. Still, it left the clean lows over here. This low and that low, relatively equal lows. From this area, which is a good area for reversal, for the any sort of buy side liquidity at first, and then fall, the best case of scenario. Watching it, how it is going to react with this gap right now. So I'm going to remove this and gonna keep this gap over here to see how it is going to react with this gap, because now this is the time for the market to decide, does it want to go for this buy side liquidity, does it want to keep fall for this sell side liquidity. It has first fallen from there, so I need some sort of, like fall, some sort of fall. I have already got it. Build the first gap over here. How this market is going to react with this first gap. So if it really would love to go higher, it will respect this gap so beautifully, right? Like just look at this. Market went higher, so it can keep going higher. There's no need for this fall to make all of this fake fall if it really wanted to go higher. So it started to fall, so now it is bearish. If it is bearish, the bullish gap, the first bullish gap, like, is that the retracement for the bearish, more bearish fall, or is this the retrace? It's not the retracement. Instead of that, that was the retracement. Which one is the retracement? This one is the retracement for bull run. This one is the retracement for bear run. I'm going to take the decision from this gap over here. It came actually later here. This candle came here around this area. So I wanted to see that it will tap here and then I'll take this. I'm bullish. Oil is artificially pushed down. Absolutely bit. That is my also thinking that artificially the oil is pushing down. That's why but to think that this market is absolutely stable. The war is not going to continue. Okay, nothing is happening. This is absolutely okay, but there is no cost, nothing. The media is pushing all the people to believe that no side effect is happening for the US because of this war. So you can invest on the stock market, and people will invest. This can be a bullish market. I'm also thinking about the bullish. This market is not only the like the price action, it's also the sentiment, current world sentiment. You have to just try a bit understand about the sentiment, what is happening in this world. Okay, just you have to watch more news, more everything, so that you can understand. However, if you're bearish, no need to worry about that. You wait for the perfect opportunity to go for the trade. So if you find the good opportunity, go for the trade. There's nothing wrong, brother, to be honest. But initially I'm not interested to look for the bearishness. Okay, at least this buy side liquidity, as long as it's not going to be cleared. Okay, so I'm just not interested to take the sell. Market has cleared the liquidity here. Swing high is going to be shifted, market structure shift, and then there will be a fair value gap. We'll take the buy from that gap. Came. Okay, if I don't get the entry, it's okay, absolutely okay. Okay, because I can see just a gap over here. I don't see any other gap over here, so I'm missing this trade. I'm absolutely okay. But that was my plan, that to catch that leg. Unfortunately, I'm just not able to get that leg right. I'm going to close it because market has already moved a lot. uh, you can clearly see that except this one, I don't have any other gap, unfortunately. So market fall, take that liquidity. This is that gap that is holding the market over here. See this gap that's holding the market. This buy side liquidity is on the queue. Now 1 minute chart is really too messy. Okay, I can't frame any trade here from the 1 minute chart. Just look at this price action from 1 minute chart, simply untradable. In 15-second chart, I saw this fall, went higher, took the liquidity. This low has been cleared. Market structure shift, FVZ. Unfortunately, I didn't get the entry. Otherwise, that could be an awesome trade. Target this buy side liquidity after clearing some partial. That buy side liquidity is target. Next target is that buy side liquidity, and then we'll see if it can start to fall for that sell side liquidity. By the way, again, if you are bullish, keep looking for the buy. If you are bearish, just look for the sell, brother. You don't need to change the bias. You don't need to be right everything. But I'm saying that not only the price action but also the sentiment of the current situation. Think about that as well, okay? Let me see the stop loss. If it is understandable, then I will take this buy actually from 29 handle. Good. Good. Let's see if it can take. Okay, it's not going to give me that as well. So from this area, I was trying to take this one as a market structure shift, fair value gap. I was just interested to see if I could get that entry from this gap or not. So overall, my plan was to take the buy here after getting the market structure shift, a bit fall, take the buy, and you could see that that could be an awesome trade. Like at the beginning of the point, on the point toward the buy side liquidity, it didn't give me that. I was thinking that if I can get the entry from here, but this is the candle you are seeing right now, just marked already. Otherwise, this would be an awesome trade as well, right? So already 100 handle, something like that. Uh, yeah, I didn't get the entry. I agree with you, but I hope you have got something from here to understand the market, to understand how you can give a gap highest priority. That means this gap is going to decide is this market is going to be bullish or is this going to be bearish market, right? If it is broken, I'm more interested to look for the sell side liquidities. If it is not broken, then it's going to hold. There is a setup. I'm more interested to catch that buy. This range from here to here is the equilibrium upper quadrant. So I was like market just retraced, then go toward the liquidity here, buy side liquidity. So far it has already cleared this smaller liquidity. I'm happy to see that. Going to remove them all. Gonna keep waiting to see if it can provide me another opportunity. Okay, remember, if I don't find anything good, I'm not going to take that trade. Here it was logical to me. After seeing this gap, it didn't give me the entry, but it's good. Trump says war with Iran will end soon. Yeah, that's his saying. The problem is Iran is not saying the same thing, okay? Trump is speaking now. I didn't know that. Seems to fall. Okay, brother. I'm new here. Welcome, Sanjeev. Welcome to our community, brother. Can I learn ICT macro from your playlist? You can you can watch the macro playlist. Of course, you can watch it, but it's my way to trade the macro. Okay, brother, how to say that? I don't know. If someone can help him to understand, I mean, to explain that macro from our playlist, please do that. So some sort of buy side liquid has been cleared. Even though this buy side liquid is not cleared, I don't care. I would love to see if it can fall now. Or no, it's not tested. Waiting. Oh, waiting. Boom, done for the day. 30-second stop loss 517. Oh man, Jahid, why you always get the entry where I don't get the entry? Where is your entry? 30-second 504 on, entry 55113 exit. Oh, I think, yeah, 1 I think you're talking about, yes, something like that, brother. Not in queue. I'm missing something. It's 25,000. What you were talking about? 113. I don't know what's that. Trump is speaking now, so guys, be careful, okay? But he was not going to speak right now. Why is speaking right now? Yeah, he was going to speak around 4:25 p.m. Stupid. Or are we not trading? Is there anyone else who got any entries? Big push out is sending the market for that buy side liquidity. Right now, I don't have any opportunity to go for the trade. I've already missed the opportunities here after market structure shift 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it came here to this within 4 candle. However, I'm going to go for a trade. If it close above this candle, I'm gonna take that trade from here. Stop loss is going to be there just below this candle. Target could be anywhere. I would love to catch this order block entry. Okay, from the order block to until the buy side. Stop loss is just going to put it below this area because I am not able to put the stop loss below this order block. So I'll just go for the order block. I mean, sorry, the entry from here, and will of course try to take some partial. Provide me that opportunity around. If I don't get a stop out, okay, I just put my stop loss below this candle because I can't put my stop loss below the whole candle. I mean, just put it below the body. So if it want to respect this body, I'm good with that. If it doesn't work with, I mean, respect the body instead of that fall, then just to that low, I will not take a re-entry. If it doesn't do that, for example, got stopped out, didn't fall and go below this low, closed above this candle again, I'll take re-entry over there. While I'm watching it, how it is going to react with this uh, whole week. If it doesn't take that low and closed above this candle high again, I'll take a rebuy over there. You want to take the sell, please go for that. I really appreciate it. Exit was 25 on 3, exit on 30-second chart 25041. Okay, so it has cleared, so I'm not interested to take this trade from this order block anymore. Let it go. See if it provide me another opportunity. Still watching this gap to see if it can hold the trade, or below this gap here is a small gap around this area. So market structure shift, if it didn't finish the job with this buy side liquidity, if the body closed below this gap, of course I will start to look for sell. I'm not interested to go for the buy again if this gap is broken. But as long as it's not going to be broken, this is the last gap, it can trade after the market structure shift. Entry gap, last gap, any of this gap will be traded, will build a order block, will take that buy from that order block. First, I worked with this one, but it has a big wick over here, so covered just the body. Didn't work. We'll see if it can provide me another opportunity to take the buy as long as this market is above this last gap. We have a strong hourly trend line. Think it's gonna fall. Hey Aziz, of course it can fall, brother. I will just switch the bias. I will start to look for sell after this gap is broken. As long as this gap is not broken, I'm extremely bullish, brother. Unfortunately, because the sentiment is telling me to go for the buy only. I'll look for the buy. You're good to go to take the sell. I will only take the sell if this gap is broken. As long as it's not broken, I'll keep looking for the buying opportunity. Can you check my trade? I want your opinion, please, if you can. I was just waiting for a setup, brother. Let me see. NQ 25041 entry 9494950 candle. Took the entry from here, and depending on what? 22 IT model? What is your market structure sheet? This one? Not accepted. Because as so far I know that you only trade the 22 IT model. I don't see any 22 IT model over here, brother. Unfortunately, I'm not going with you in here. If you use this one as your market structure sheet, it just forces the market. No, not on that. This is the only market structure shift, brother. So if you would love to take the entry, you have to take the entry after this market structure shift, depending on 22 YT model. If you took the buy or if you took the sell, 04 on and 013. So I think you took the buy. If you look for the buy, this is the only setup I can see from 15-second chart. Sorry, 30-second chart. That was valid. That I need to take an entry, brother. So I have to stay in 15-second chart. As long as this market is above this gap, I'm only interested to take the buy. Previously, I tried to take the buy from this order block for 20 handle risk for 3 micro contract. It didn't work, so I'm still waiting for to take that buy, to be honest. But again, if I see this gap is broken, of course I'll switch the bias and I'll look for sell. Oh, you're learning inversion fair value gap? That's a different thing. I thought you only go for 22 YT model, Jait. So I was only talking about the 22 YT model. Inversion fair value gap, to be honest, I'm not good. I'm not that good. My inversion fair value gap is really so bad. My idea about the 20, I mean, inversion gap is really so bad. So it's always better if you don't take the advice from me about the inversion fair value gap. I think Ling Chen is the name of his Discord name. This is the Discord name of Ling Chen. He's talking about the inversion fair value gap. I was seeing his observation about the inversion fair value gap. Seems interesting to me. Okay, to be honest, it seems interesting to me. So yeah, of course, you guys can try him if you want. I'm just watching this price and I'm struggling to find the entry over here. I know I should go for a buy right now, but I'm not finding any opportunities over here. The 15-minute candle, it seems like a very small candle, a small body with a long wick, just indecisive candle, something like that. So I think I should wait a bit more. Even if I miss the trade, I think I should wait because just look at this mess over here. Just simply nothing over here. Even this 15-second chart, simply nothing. Yeah, I got the market structure shift. There is no fair value gap, nothing over here. I think it's better to wait a bit more time as long as this market is not going to provide something very clean, very something very easy. Okay, something like that. Thank you, Zaid, for understanding, brother. We'll see you tomorrow. Done for the day. One trade, a rule for me. Wow, awesome, man. I really appreciate it, brother. Phoenix, 3 seconds left on 15-minute candle. Looking interesting. 3 seconds left on 15-minute candle. Yeah, man, the 15-minute candle like look very awesome. It's really awesome. This 50-minute last gap is still holding the market. I'm not happy to see that. And to be honest, it's not something like it should do, but it's doing that. It's okay. I Now it's confusing because some sort of buy side liquidity has been cleared. This extreme buy side liquidity over there, and still this market is above this area. So I'm going to wait a bit more to see if it can break this gap. If it can break this gap, I'll just simply take the trade from this gap until this sell side liquidity over here. And don't forget that subscribe and like button. It's like giving your favorite YouTuber a virtual high five, but without the risk of an accidentally slap. Seriously, Tamimi? Oh man. Well, I was like reading your comment like so much compassion, like I was really so awesome. I was reading someone good talking good about me, and now you just told slapping on my face. Really? This is awesome. This is a bit messy price action, okay? So no need to I don't think so I should just jump into a trade right now. I'll just wait a bit more, get some run toward the liquidity, or maybe it will fall and break this gap. Then I'll look for some sort of entries. But right now it's look bit messy to me. So here I had an opportunity to use this 50-minute gap by using this candle as well as this gap. Go for the buy. It didn't do that. Just fall. I'm waiting to see if it can go through this again. Take the buy again. And just look at this 1 minute candle. Small body, long wick, 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 small body, long wick. Good body. Small body, small wick. Okay. Good body. Small body, long wick, small body, long wick, small body, long wick. Like it's just making small body, long wicks. So it's just a bit more time we need for going for the trade. Okay.
Order filled.
I didn't like it, to be honest. I didn't like it. So I'm not feeling good to hold this trade because it should not come until here. I'll close it. If it go a bit higher, I'll close the trade around the break even if it can go to the break even. Like it should not fall that far. It should just tap to this gap and it start to go higher. Didn't do that, so I'll just try to close the trade around the break even if it go to this. Otherwise, I'll just get stopped out over here. Or what else I can do? I can move my stop loss, right? I can do that. So without closing the trade, I can move my stop loss over there. That's good. Because the way it fall, I didn't like the fall. It should just tap to this gap, started to go higher. It didn't do that. So I'll just move my stop loss depending on the price. Whenever it will go a bit higher, I'll move my stop loss and I will get a stop out over there. I'm not liking it. Going it stopped. I'll just put it here, okay? Otherwise, my stop is
Order
oh,
filled.
got a stop because it fall tap to this gap. I wanted to see it will just keep moving, but the way it started to fall, I started to move the stop loss. Yeah, I didn't like the shit over here. Just struggling in this between these two area, but from 15 seconds I just saw beautiful shift in market structure, and this bearish gap has been broken here by this candle. Beautiful bullish gap, tap to this gap. The risk was very small, I know, but still that was not convincing for me. Tap here start to go higher, but it closed this bearish gap, sorry, bullish gap, as I didn't like it. So I wanted to move it as soon as possible. I can do it after the, I mean, manipulation. I'll go for the trade again. In two account, I took two losing trade. I will have one more opportunities one by one. This one is just an idea. However, I'll go for one trade here. I'll go for one trade there. Both of this area, I'll go for one trade. One more trade. From 1 minute chart, I really don't have anything to do over here, so that's why I'm not taking any trade around this area. And from 30-second, sorry, 15-second chart, I saw this an opportunity, it just didn't work. So we'll wait for the next opportunity. Cleared all of these liquidities, trade the last FVG as well as tap to this gap that is going to determine the bias. If I'm bullish, I'm bullish. If I'm bearish, I'm bearish. Buy depending on this gap. So if this gap is broken, I'm bearish. If this gap is not broken, it's holding the market, I'm bullish. It will close one tick below this gap. I'll take the sell from this gap. I think the stop loss is gonna be here. Of course, I'm not going to hold the trade for this sell side liquidity. I'm going to take some partial over here. Covered the last FVG. Take a partial around 1:1. It's 41 handle, unfortunately. So I'll take a partial around 41 handle. I'll try to take the partial over here, that area, and I will hold my trade until the sell side liquidity if it can come over here. Okay, I'm just not sure about that. It will come over here or not. I'll just try to take the close the trade over here. So that's the trade, the second entry for this account. First I took the buy here, it didn't work. Then now I took the sell depending on this gap. As I told, if this gap is broken, I'll take the sell from that gap. I took this trade from this gap, covered this last gap here, like the sorry, here is a gap. Okay, I don't know that you are getting the point or not. But yeah, there is a small gap over here, and there is the big gap. So if this market really bearish, should move these areas too fast. It should not come back again to trade this gap, but still it can do that. So I just covered that by my stop loss, and I'm just trying to hold the trade. First of all, 1 is to 1 here, 41 handle. Little this is for 1 is to 1. This one is the most logical level. Sell side liquid here, relatively equal loss. You see here, relatively equal loss. And finally, the extreme liquidity, which is over here. So if the market come here, I'm good. If it doesn't come here, I'm also good. But all I need to see, can I get that 1 is to 1 at first, and then the next obvious liquidity, which is over here. And then we'll see by trailing stop loss if I can survive. Didn't take a huge risk. You can see just 3 handle. One contract is gone already. So one partial is taken. Remember, was first trade was a losing trade, and that was 20 handle only. So took the okay. To make a new stop buy there. Move with the I should move my stop loss to the break even. I'm just not doing it right now. I want to see this liquidity to be cleared at first. This sell side liquidity. After clearing this sell side liquidity, then I'll move my stop loss to the break even. Okay, so you don't need to do that. You can manage your trade the way you want to trade. Right now it's 37 handle. Even if I close my trade right now, I'll be in profit. It's gonna be a huge profit, but I would love to move my stop loss after taking this partial. Okay, so if I can take this partial, I'll move my stop loss. Otherwise I'll keep that over here for a bit more. But after taking this liquidity, there is no way to hold the trade over here. Okay, sorry, to hold the stop loss over there. Just closed below opening range low. Okay, that's cool, brother. It's good morning, Tito. How are you here in India as gas supply disturbed due to no ship movement allowed due to war? I agree with you, brother. This is a bearish market, but there is a fake push. I mean, fake push of the oil. If you go to the oil market, you will see that market is like seems like it doesn't care about the war, right? It's something like that. So I was more interested to see some sort of buy run at first. Here some buy side liquidity was left that has been cleared, and here some buy side liquidity has left. So if it could go over there, I could go for that trade. So that was my last line here. That was my last line to decide, is this market a bearish market or is it a bullish market? Okay, so when it is broken, I took the sell from here and took a 1 is to 1 partial. Didn't move my stop loss to the break even, to be honest, because I wanna see it to fall at least for this liquidity over here. Let me show you this here, at least for this sell side liquidity. Before, even if it would love to go higher, it can go higher, there is nothing wrong, but at least for this sell side liquidity right now, this is giving me a bit reaction from this area, which is the last FVG. From the 1 minute chart, they're giving some sort of reaction to send the market higher. We'll see how far it can go before falling again. It came back to the break even. I didn't move my stop loss to the break even because I was afraid that it can come back again here to trade this gap right now after reaching to this last FVG. As a reaction of this last area from here, the reaction can send the market higher to trade this area. After trading this area, it will fall again for this relatively equal loss. That's why I didn't move my stop loss to the break even. I kept my stop loss over there. We'll see if it can fall right now. If it fall right now, I'm happy. If it doesn't fall, any sort of bullish movement, I'll just simply move my stop loss or close the trade. I don't want to see any sort of bullish gap to be respected. Okay, so the bullish gap is going to be created here. It should work like this way. Let me show you that. Tap here, go there, there. I will add more here and fall. If I can survive. If I don't, I'll just close the trade. I mean, I'll get stopped out. Not yet. Just tap here, okay? Now it will go higher. I don't think so that if it doesn't go higher now, like if it doesn't come here now, I'm not going to add more over there. If it go higher and come back again to this gap, then closed below this, I will add more over there. It all depends on the market how it is going to react. It should react from this gap so that people or the like ICT new traders, they will think that this is a bullish market. They want to take the buy over there, and this market will just go above a swing high to clear the liquidity before falling again. That's my expectation, but if it doesn't happen, I'm just not going to add more. That's the only thing I'm going to do. If it come here, I'll add more. If it doesn't come here, I'm not going to add more. I'm just going to hold the trade. That's all. That's the gap, remember? Going to decide the bias. If this gap is holding the market over here, it's going to go higher. If this gap is broken, then holding it, sending it lower, something like that. This is something I'm introducing from yesterday, guys. Please try to understand this fact over here. This is a new thing which I'm trying to introduce you slowly. Okay, so yesterday I showed you both buy and sell from this gap, and today I'm just going to show you the sell only. I was not interested to take the buy, so I was just showing you to take the how to take the sell, how to use this gap as a sell. So try to, if you are interested, you can. Now my stop loss is at the break even. I'm not interested to hold this trade anymore. So if it moved, go back again and stopped me out here, I'm okay with that, because this market now broke that bullish PDRA. It should work as a bearish PDRA. But if it doesn't work with bearish PDRA, then that means that it's going to engineer the liquidity. It's going to go for this type of consolidation again. I'm just not interested to fall into that consolidation again. So I'm just going to put my stop loss to the break even, clear the partial, put my stop loss to the break even, because the PDRA has been traded, the bullish PDRA has been broken. There is no need to hold the trade until here anymore. Okay, sell side is on the queue. Either the sell side is going to be cleared, or I'll get stopped out to the break even. If I get stopped out to the break even, I'm just not going to take any other trade over here. But if I get the partial, I'll start to move my stop loss to first. I wish I'll get this partial at least. That's gonna be a 70 handle. Okay, I got the partial. Okay, now it's my time to move my stop loss. I'm not asking any of you to follow my trailing stop loss. Please don't follow my trailing stop loss. Okay, now I wanna hold the trade for this sell side liquidity, which is 138 handle. I don't like the runner. I move my stop loss too fast. If it keep falling, I'll be able to survive over here. Right now, I'm just covering this up close body close candle here. Okay, so not only that candle, but also that candle. So not only this candle, but also the opening of this candle. If it keep falling by respecting any of this candle, I'll hold this trade. If it doesn't start to fall, start to consolidate over here, I'll get stopped out over there. I hope you got the point. Yeah, I got primarily got stopped out here. I'm going to get stopped, I guess. I didn't. Okay, I got stopped. Perfect. You guys can hold it as long as you want, but I'm not happy to hold the trade after getting that extreme liquidity. I'm just not interested to put my stop loss to the break even and then let the market to stop me out after seeing this buy sell side liquidity is cleared, that bullish fair value cap is can be respected, send the market higher again above this high to take the liquidity. I I can be absolutely wrong. Okay, it can simply trade this bearish water block and then start to fall again for the sell side liquidity. It's up to you how you are going to manage the trade. I took a partial around 1:1. I took a partial around the next logical level where I should close the trade. I didn't close it over here. Tried to hold it until the extreme one. Didn't get it. Perfect. So this account is done. Anybody has any question? Let me know that. And is there anyone who are in this trade with me? Hey guys, like first of all, 86 people are watching, 38 likes. Can you guys please push the like button? Please do that at first. Then I will actually come here. I have to mitigate some losses from this account now. Up $78 only. I'll just see if I can find anything right now. I'll go for the trade. Man. But first you have to push the like button. So please either push the like button or I'm just not already boomed. Oh, thank you, brother. At least you write down boom for me. Thank you so much. But still, you say people don't like to write down boom. It is 70 handle. I took a loss for 20 handle over here, and it's a 70 handle run, man. Come on, not a small run. It's 70 handle run. The partial was 41 handle. The partial was extremely 41 handle, and it's not something I saw this market is falling, so I took the sell. No, it's not something like that. I clearly told that this is the gap that is going to determine what the market is going for. If this gap is supporting, market will go for the buy side liquidity. I showed you the buy side here, and the extreme one is over there. So the extreme one, I don't care. The initial one is here, like there. This sell side liquidity. This is the extreme one. I like these are the extreme one. They will be cleared or not, I don't care. But this is the sell side liquidity, which is the primary sell side, low hanging fruit, something like that. I told if it is broken, I would love to take the sell from here, here. Then I showed you the last area here, how they're going to send the market to this entry gap. At least the entry gap, it can reach to this last gap as well. After reaching to this entry gap, there could be a bullish gap that can be used as a trap gap, but it didn't do that. Instead of that, break this gap clearly and took that liquidity. Just keep fall, simple fall. Moved my stop loss to the break even, took the liquidity, trailed the stop loss, got stopped out. Happy for that. I'm not interested to see it's almost going to hit the stop loss to the break even. So if my stop loss was at the break even, I would maybe get stopped out to the break even. Maybe. Just let's see if it can do that. Yeah, I would get a stop out. So I don't see any logic over here. I could simply trade, closed it here. I wanted to see it if it can go for that sell side liquidity. Didn't do. Perfect. I just trailed the stop loss, got a stopped out. So that was the trade. I hope if you guys don't mind, then you can write down boom. If you mind, then no need to write down boom. It's okay. Let it go. Let it go, brother. Small losses for big profit. It's absolutely good. Just $147. It's okay. I'll make some 140 maybe later. Let's see if I can mitigate the loss over here. Okay, first let me plan the game. How I can plan the game. Okay, this gap is still holding the market. I need to see some sort of buy sell liquidity to be cleared at first before going for the more sell. As long as this market is below this gap, I'll keep looking for the sell. You know that from the beginning. Thank you, Go, for writing boom, man. Break even without partial. You got 70 handle run and you didn't take the partial. What can I do for you, brother? 70-point run without partial. It's what should I say, man? Brother, how are you able to quickly log into different account? Trade made an upgrade and I'm having a manually enter the logging every time. See here, I'm just clicking it, Trade connect. Okay, now it's asking for that. Why is that? It is connecting, right? What happened? Oh, so the one coming here. Yeah, let's see one more time. One more time, okay? It's just consolidating. Close this one, and I'm gonna go to the min micro mini. Going to click on buy, trade weight, be connected. So if you are connected one time, then you can do it. But if you just disconnect from here, for example, you if you log out from Tedobet, I guess you have to log in again. Let me see. Yeah, you have to log in again. You just log out from there, you have to log in again. Something like that, I guess. I have to log out it because otherwise, like last time, the account, I just thought that I am in micro e-mini, but I was in e-mini. I got for two mini contract entry. My stop loss was just, I think it was 30 to 40 handle, something like that, 35 handle, something like that. And it was disaster, to be honest. So I really would love to log out from here, and I wanna make sure that I don't need to log in again. I'm gonna leave this, stay on. Well, I can't save the login data for me. It's not saving for me. If you can do it, I'll just have to figure it out. Thanks. I just did it in front of you. So does it make any sense, brother? I mean, did it help you? Brother, how are you? Okay. I'm only use 0.01 lot. What is that 0.01 lot, brother? You're most welcome, Susan. Get the likes. No, I still didn't get 50 likes. So 84 people watching. Give me 50 likes, okay? Yes, so this high is taken. As long as this market is below this gap, I'm bearish. If it closes above this gap, I'm not bearish anymore. Just remember that things. I'm not interested to look for buy sell anymore. If it closed above this gap, if it closed above this gap, I should look for the buy. But as I'm not going to trade this chart, so I'm not watching any buying opportunity from here. Better wait a bit more. That was a nice buy from here. This gap. Oh, okay, not yet. The body close above this gap, then we'll see. The body didn't close. I'm seeing it as a liquidity taken, not yet thinking about buy. Okay, I'm not yet looking for the buy. So I'm seeing that market has cleared the buy side liquidity, highest up close body close candle that has traded this gap over here. Can I use that candle as a bearish, okay, as a selling opportunity from there?
Order filled.
Stop loss is above that candle, just above that candle. Target profit is this low. Of course, we'll try to take some partial. Let me see. This is the last trade for this account, by the way. If it doesn't work, I'm absolutely. Let's see first if it fall. Okay, if it doesn't fall, there is no need to put the partial. So if it stopped me out, I'm not going to put the partial limit over there. Let's see if it fall or not. If it started to fall, then I'll go for the partial. I think it's going to fall. So I can put a buy limit here, which is 1:1, and I can put a buy limit. What the hell? There's the buy limit. Another buy limit there, and the target is over. The logic is market has traded. Remember that gap I told you. As long as that gap is not broken, I'm not interested to look for any sort of what to say. I mean the buy. So that gap has been
Order
traded. This is the
filled.
highest up close body close candle. This candle has validated this as an order block. Trade that order block. Took the entry from that order block. Took partial around 1:1, moving the stop loss to the break even here, moving the stop loss to the break even. If it keep falling, I'll go for the profit. If it stopped me out, I'm just going to close it over the break even. So either it will keep falling or it will keep consolidating here. It stopped me out. So whatever it is happening, I'm just done for this
Order
for the
filled.
for this account. Okay, so stopped me out. I'm cool. 35 handle. I'll just mitigate it later, I guess. Not even a single body has closed above this gap. It's the fun of this 15-second chart, guys. To be honest, it's really small run, but like very effective run from here to here. It's kind of 23 handle. So within a second, I got the 23 handle, something like that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't miss you, papa. Eyes. Three, three, four, one. Okay, 43. But I'll just take the risk if it can come over here. 41. Okay, I should be in the 43. And I think I'm going. I made a mistake. So I should have go for the 43, but I didn't go for that. I think I've done. It's okay. I'll see. Come and take me 41 or not. Come on, man. Please. I will not chase you. Bit more. Just a bit. I think I'm going to miss the trade because I should go for the 43, but I took the entry. I tried to take the entry from 41. So it's a big mistake, I guess. If I miss this trade, I'm going to miss this trade, unfortunately. The logic, body has closed above this gap, interested to take the buy until this last FVZ over here, at least this gap, and then we'll look for more run toward the buy side liquidity here, relatively equal highs, or more buy side liquidity. However, I think I'm in a trade. No, I'm not. Just look at this. I missed the trade over here. Come on, brother. Why you don't want to take me? What is the wrong with you? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come, 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 come. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Papa, 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 Papa. Entry is not valid if it reach to this gap, which is 66066. So if it go to the 066, entry is not valid anymore. So from 41 to 66, it's near about 25 handle, something like here. It's missed me because I was just put my entry level exactly to the opening of this down close candle, just exactly to the opening. So I was not watching the high of this gap. Instead of that, I just wanted to get a bit more precise entry, and you can see the result. Now I'm not happy, feeling good to take this trade. Okay, this is the last opportunity to see if it can give me that entry from that candle. If it doesn't, if it fails, I'm not going to take any other trade. Okay.
Order filled.